Well, in last week's vlog, this is my play button from YouTube. So in last week's vlog, not in the vlog. In last week period, we did a box opening, and I put it up all by itself, like a 10-minute video of me unboxing this. So we're gonna hang it up. And some of you suggested we hang it up in the kitchen because this is where we do our reviews.
And we thought about that already, putting it behind us.
We thought it would look good behind us. So that's what we're going to try to do. And Kevin said he has a trick because I would be trying to measure on the wall to get that even.
Exactly. So what you do is you take a piece of like painter's tape and you put it over the holes.
Okay.
And then you take a nail or something sharp and you feel for where you need to mount it at, so I can feel the hole. So there's one right there.
Okay.
And you feel the other side, and it's like, okay, it's right about there.
Okay.
And then the only thing I really need to do now is just figure out how high that is from the top. So I'm just gonna you can do a measuring tape or whatever. I just didn't have one close by, so I'm just gonna use my pencil right there.
It's a good thing you can put a notch on that pencil.
Right. So then you take this, and we did lay it on the wall and see where we wanted the height was.
Yeah.
Then you pull this off, and you go over here, and you say, okay, that's where that's gonna be.
Yeah, this is our line we put for where we wanted the top of it. And it's gonna be lower, like if somebody's walking in the kitchen and they see this on the wall, it's gonna be lower probably than what we would have hung it. Although not that much lower, really.
All I gotta do is get a little level, which I've got a small level, but now I know exactly where to drill my holes at in my tape.
Saturday morning, and it's 9 o'clock right now, and it is so cold outside. 16 degrees, and it's only getting up to
32.
Yeah, but that's not for hours and hours and hours. So we are on our way. I had an update video. I had a family update video, and I made the video private. So I didn't delete the video, but I did make it private. So if you missed it, then I'm sorry, but it's private. And the reason is because I wanted to let you all know what was going on, but I didn't want to leave it up. I didn't want to leave it up. There's reasons. I'm just gonna go with it and just tell you it's private now. So anyway, we'll just leave it at that. But in that video, I said that Andrew had moved out of Winchester. Andrew's moved out of town, and it has already been interesting just with everything going. If Christina had not been involved in a car accident, it probably would have been no big deal, them moving out of town. But since Andrew's trying to do everything himself, it has been a challenge for him because he hasn't had a car. His Mazda is just like this Mazda, but his back seat it's a couple of years older, and his back seat's a little bit smaller, so he cannot fit all three. Like right now we have all three car seats behind us. There's a booster in the middle, Gavin's booster. He cannot fit all three of these car seats in his car. So the reason why we're going to Andrew's new town is because he and Kevin are going to go look for a new vehicle. So they tried to go, I mentioned it during that update video, that they tried to go, and it was a joke because they went to Cartown Kia, and that place didn't have any cars on the lot that matched anything on their website. It was a complete joke. So today they're going to a different dealership first, and I'll end up telling you once they get finished today, because basically Kevin knows they can't come home without a car. Andrew has to have a car. Andrew knows he has to have a car. And this first place that they're going to go to has a lot of cars available that Andrew really likes. And so, and before they leave, like Kevin and I were just talking about it, they're going to make sure that the car seats fit, that the car seats fit comfortably and all that. So, but Andrew, we were just talking about, we've never had anybody really that has lived this far away. And Andrew doesn't live very far. How far away do you think this is?
40 minutes.
About 40 minutes. We've never had family that has lived 40 minutes away, which to some of you will seem like, oh my gosh, that's nothing. I have family, like for my friend Bobby in California. Her whole family lives in Hawaii, and she lives in California. So she's minimum 5 hours away from her family. So she has to hop on a plane to go see her family. So for her, 40 minutes is nothing. But for us, it is very, very different. And so
it's that borderline of being convenient, inconvenient.
Yes, to me, it's kind of inconvenient.
I mean, you can do it, but it's
just kind of like, you know, it's like, it's not 30 minutes, it's an additional 10. It's 40 minutes. So we were just talking about how Andrew, it is a change in his mentality too, because he's used to being right in town with us, and if he needs something, we're right there in town to where we could like run to Walmart and drop it off at his house, or run wherever and drop it off at his house. You know, if we do a food review and we review some cookies or something that we want to take to the kids so that they can eat, we can drop them off at his house, and it's really nice to be able to do that. Now, that will not happen. We'll, if we can save the stuff up, we'll do that. But yeah, it just, it's a completely different mindset when you live in another town. So anyway, they're gonna go look at cars, and I will have to let you know, because there's always stories to tell when you get back from the car lot. And so I will have to let you know what their experience is like when they get back and what Andrew ends up choosing. So this is Andrew's new car, and he just pulled up in the driveway. It's a Mazda. I'll tell you about it when Kevin and I are back on the road, but I just wanted to show it to you. So we left Andrew's. You just saw his car, and we'll talk to you about it in just a second. But we came straight to Lexington, straight to Joella's Chicken, because we have not eaten. Kevin took Andrew through the McDonald's drive-thru, and he got a burger. And I fed the kids grilled cheese sandwiches and chips while I was at their house, but we haven't eaten yet. So we're gonna sit here and eat, and then we'll be back to tell you about Andrew's car. We ate our Joella's Chicken.
It was good. Kind of small, but it was good.
I like their fries better today though than I had.
They were super crispy.
They were, yeah, it's like they had cooked them a little bit longer, and they weren't burnt, but they were just really crispy. But now the chicken, it was small piece. It was
small piece, and it wasn't super hot either, but it was okay.
But
and they quit selling their lunch special on the weekends.
Yeah. So
you have to pay for your drink separate.
Yeah, which is a shame. But so Kevin, we got up early, and well, I was talking to you at 9 o'clock this morning, telling you that we were almost to Andrew's, and it was 40 minutes away. So then Kevin, he dropped me off, and then he got Andrew in this car, and they went basically back, half an hour to go to Lexington to look at cars in Lexington. And they went, the place that they stopped at first was where they bought the car from. And
I kind of figured that would happen anyway.
I just have to say, for anybody watching this, in our opinion, car shopping these days is not like car shopping when we were young. You know, when we were young, it was, you would go from lot to lot. You'd have to go to every lot in town.
Well, they didn't have the internet.
They didn't have the internet. And you'd have to look around, and you'd have to, you know, it was like ridiculous how long it took. Nowadays, it's not like that if you shop smart. So what you need to do is get your price in mind, and you have to get in mind what you're looking for, and then you get on the internet, which is what the internet, this is the great thing about having the internet, is you can go to all kinds of car lots and look from there. And hopefully they are not like Cartown Kia, who absolutely, totally, and completely lied. And hopefully...
He said one other car company in Nicholasville was doing that. Some Ford dealership was doing the same thing. He said they were automatically adding like $4,000 on the price of the cars when you went in there and bought them. He said now, there's a couple of cars that we have that are marked up because they're really hard to get a hold of, but the markup is on the website, so you know that you're paying more.
Right. No, I just mean them saying they had cars on the lot, and they didn't.
Oh, they did? Yeah.
No, they didn't. That's my point, is normally...
I was talking about the money.
Yeah, you're talking about the money. Normally, the internet's great, though, looking at the car lots, because you know what cars they have there on the lot. Cartown Kia completely lied. They did not have the cars on the lot that were on their website.
I haven't seen years.
Yeah, so I mean, it was just ridiculous. So, but they went to Paul Miller Ford, the Mazda side in Lexington, and Andrew had already looked at some Mazda SUVs online, and
CX-5.
They were really fortunate because they had just gotten a bunch in.
They'd gotten 4 in.
So I'm going to let Kevin take it from here.
They'd gotten 4. 3 of the model like Andrew liked. It's a special model. I cannot remember the name of it to save my life. But it's a gray color with this burgundy like interior. It's the only model.
Leather.
Yeah, it's the only one you can get that color interior is on this particular style. And this paint color, it's the only one you can get it. And it's got black rims, which is the only one you can get it on.
I noticed that.
Yeah, it's sharp looking.
It's a nice car.
It's an SUV, not a car.
But didn't you all test drive another one?
No, we test drove the one you bought.
Oh, see, I thought Andrew said that guy was warming up, that red one.
He was, but we never got in it.
Oh.
He was warming up a 2021 that had 10,000 miles on it.
Okay.
It was $2,000 less than the 2022 that was in the showroom that they just got in yesterday.
Yeah, so that's what the deal was.
With 4 miles on it.
Yeah, they literally had one on the this one on the showroom floor. It was the silver car, which you all saw. I've shown it right before this, with red leather seats. And Andrew saw it on the showroom floor, and he's like, "Oh, I wonder how much."
He said, "Can you give me a price on how much this will be out the door?" And we got the 2021 one.
So they had a 2021 and 2022.
Yeah.
They got the 2021 because it had it was literally a brand new car. It had 4 miles on it. And
it had Bose speaker systems. It had something else. It had a couple more things on it that were different.
That's what I was going to say.
It has a turbo engine in it.
And so the 2022 didn't?
No, it was just a regular engine.
So the 2022 didn't have the Bose system.
And no turbo.
Does it have heated seats?
Yep.
Andrew wanted heated seats.
It has heated front seats were heated. I don't know, nice system. It's got the CarPlay it's got the entertainment system where you plug in an Android or an Apple phone, and it the navigation screen will pop up on the screen. And all that
it was really nice. Yeah. Andrew, if I had thought to take my camera out, he totally would have. Maybe when he comes over to the house. Maybe I can show a little bit on video when he brings it over to the house. It never even occurred to me. It's so cold outside. I just don't think I'm thinking clearly. And
one thing that's neat is has remote start and everything in it. Now you get 3 years free. And I said, do you know how much it costs when it's not free? And once times up, he said they haven't released the price yet. He said they basically just came out with this like last year and maybe the year before. He said it hasn't come up where anybody's having to renew yet.
Oh, that's nice though, a remote start.
Yeah, he gets on his phone. You get on your phone, and you hold down a button, and it says, do you want a remote start? You say yes. And it starts your car up. Yeah.
That'll be nice for when he's in work and has to leave and it's cold.
Or if he's got the kids and they need to go somewhere, he can warm it up before they get in the car.
That'll be nice. But Kevin said the salesman was really, really, really nice.
Oh, super nice guy.
But he said when they got to the financing person,
not so nice.
He said he was okay. But what the deal was is he found out that Andrew was going to pay cash for his car.
And wasn't buying a bunch of extra stuff.
And once he found that out, he was like...
Oh, you'd be amazed how fast he did that paperwork, got us out the door.
Yeah.
It was fast.
Because you were wasting his time.
Yeah, literally. That's where he makes his money, and selling all the other stuff. So,
right. So Andrew, they're renting a house right now. They sold their house in Winchester, and so the money that he got from the sale of his house, he used for this car. And what sucks when you get in a wreck is it's like your life, they had a car that was paid for, and they were doing fine. And this happened to Kevin and I years ago, and we just talked about it the other night. It's like Kevin had a Mazda and somebody hit us. It wasn't our fault. We were minding our own business, but yet our life was turned upside down because financially, yeah, because here we had a car that we didn't have a car payment or anything, and we had to turn around, and you couldn't get a car that nice for the money we had, and so we couldn't afford to get anything that nice again that had just gotten wrecked, and so we had to get something inferior, and then we had a car payment, and we hadn't had a car payment, we didn't have that before. And it's just like, it sucks because it's not your fault, but yet you're suffering for it.
And I understand they're not going to give you the price of a full brand new car. I understand they're going to give you the price that it's worth, but it still sucks because nothing was your fault. Somebody hit you, and then yet you're out a car payment every month now because you had to replace a car that was perfectly fine.
But I mean, Andrew and Christina's lives, because of this wreck, have literally, it's been turned upside down. It has been turned upside down because it's just a mess. And I will probably update you all. She's supposed to get news from her doctor on Tuesday, so I'm kind of waiting to give you an update, and I'm waiting until Tuesday to give you an update on here so that I can tell you more of what's going on. So we're just glad that Andrew got his car.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the car seats in his car. It gave him some freedom.
And we don't have to leave our town to go do whatever we need to do.
40 minutes away to go to the grocery store or something like that. Because see, he couldn't even do grocery pickup.
No,
he couldn't do grocery pickup because he couldn't get all 3 kids in his car. And he's got a nice car. It's a Mazda, it's a nice car, but it's smaller. So yeah, it's just things will be a lot nicer for him now that he has a car. I wanted to tell you about a new to Kevin and I thing through Amazon. A lot of you might already know about this, but Kevin and I did not even know about this. So I needed a new pair of house shoes. So this will be interesting conversation right here in the comments, because growing up, we call them house shoes. A lot of people call them house slippers. A lot of people, what else are they called besides house shoes and slippers?
I don't know.
What are these called on here? Indoor slipper shoe. Anyway, we call them house shoes because you wear them inside the house. Don't wear them outside the house, just inside the house. Now, Kevin does have a pair of house shoes that he does wear outside sometimes.
Only take the garbage out.
But his do have a different sole on them. Yeah, excuse me. But I had the same house shoes for, gosh, 15?
No, don't think that long, but a long time.
A long time. You think like 10 years?
10 years probably.
Probably 10 years. So basically, the bottom fell off of them. I mean, they were just worn out completely. And anytime Ashley would see them, I just got made fun of terribly because they had holes in them. There were holes, like you could see my toes. And I had worn them in, and they were just perfect for me, and I loved them so much that I just didn't want to get rid of them. And everybody's had that favorite pair of shoes, I think. And this was that pair of shoes for me, that pair of house shoes. So finally I had to throw them away, like probably a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And we went online and we looked at a bunch of different brands of house shoes. And I ended up finding a pair. This is by Jessica Simpson. And I chose, I'm going to show you, the reason I'm going through this now is because they're still clean. They still look good because I just got them yesterday. So these are called, it's Jessica Simpson Memory Foam Soft Plush Lining Indoor/Outdoor. So they do have a hard sole, so you could wear them outside, like Kevin said, to take the trash out or something like that. But you know, like, I wouldn't wear them to Walmart or something. I'm sure some people do, but I wouldn't. To me, these are house shoes. I will wear them inside the house. I looked in the comments because the only thing I was worried about, these were not labeled by like sizes like your shoe size. So like I wear an 8. I wear a size 8 shoe. And these were not labeled like that. They were labeled like small, medium, and large. So what we did was...
they do have a size chart.
It had a size chart.
But someone says they're
but I was right
small.
on the size chart. I wear a size 8, and so you could either get the medium that fits a shoe size 7, 8, or you could get the large, which fits a 8 or 9. Well, I wear an 8, so should I get the medium or should I get the large? So what we did was we looked through the comments, because I told Kevin, I said, people are really good about saying whether a shoe runs big or small. You know, it just like in clothing, you know, they're good about saying that in the comments. And so they said that these ran kind of on the larger side. So I ordered the medium, which was for the 7, 8. They fit me perfect. They fit me. If I don't wear socks with them, then as I'm walking, my feet will kind of slide out my heel. But if I'm wearing socks, if I'm wearing my regular socks, like my white socks that I wear my no-show socks that I wear every single day with jeans, they fit perfect. They don't slip at all. I have absolutely no issue. If I wear my thick, like Kevin socks, they are snug, but they don't slip then either. So for me, it's like, okay, wear them with socks, but I don't mind them slipping a little bit without socks. So, but I'm not used to them having all the cushiness at the bottom because mine were so old. And they do have that lining, that fur lining, which makes them feel really, really warm. So when we came in today, it was freezing. I wear Converse tennis shoes, which give you absolutely no warmth whatsoever. So I immediately took off those cold tennis shoes and I put these Jessica Simpson slippers on, and they feel wonderful. And I told Kevin, I've never been one to like buy things and like save it up for a later date, but I probably will. I'll go ahead and tell you, because these, it doesn't say, oh, they were $28. I will probably go ahead, because now I know I like them so much, I'll probably go ahead and order another one and have them on hand. So I ordered the gray. They also come in brown and I think black and burgundy. I think they might have a navy blue. I might just get the burgundy ones just to be flashy, because I'm only wearing them in the house. And then save them for later, because I liked my other ones so much. They were Sonoma. They were Sonoma Life something. Anyway, they didn't sell them anymore. So by the time you're looking for a new pair, well, they don't make those anymore, and you love them, and you're like, oh my gosh, where am I ever? And I've tried to buy slippers in the past and didn't like them at all. So, but to get to the root of the story, they had something when we ordered them. When Kevin went to buy them on Amazon, it said, like, do you want to try them first?
Try before you buy.
Try before you buy. And I said, well, sure. Because Kevin was like, they won't bill us for them. And you have 7 days to, you get them, you try them on. If you don't like them, if they don't fit, you put them in the bag and send them back, and your card has never been charged. And it even said on our invoice here, it says, your credit card has not been charged for these items. You will be charged at the end of 7 days or when you complete your purchase. So, did you go back in and complete the purchase?
Yeah.
So, did you just click on a button
It
that
literally
said...
just said keep, return, or something else, or exchange. So you could have exchanged it for another size of the same thing.
Right. So if Kevin hadn't have done that, they would have just charged us at the end of 7 days. So if you forget, it's okay if you forget. You're going to get charged at the end of 7 days. But I think that's so cool that you can try it before you buy it. And I know there's like certain like clothing companies that do that. Like you can get boxes of these clothes that somebody has picked out for you, and then if you try them on and whatever you don't keep, you can send back. I've never wanted to do that before, just because I think it's too much trouble, and frankly I don't need that many clothes. I don't need to be subscribed to a clothing. I have so many clothes, it's unreal. But I thought this was a really, really good idea for, I'm assuming they would do this with all shoes through Amazon. We haven't been in Dollar Tree for a long time, have we? They have all kinds of crafting stuff. Oh, there's those painting sets. We bought those. Did we buy them for Ashley for... I know we did for her classroom, but I'm thinking, was it for Easter? Was it for Valentine's Day? But they really liked them. Look, they have Warheads Valentines.
You probably put those in.
I bet you could put them in a fish tank.
They'd be heavy enough. Like, put something heavy on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Look at the Friends things. What is that, lip balm? Yeah, lip balm.
Oh, it's hard.
Hard candy, yeah. They have tea up here. Funnel cake mix. Your scary teeth. It says new. Yeah, we've had those, and they were really good.
Yeah, these said new. Watermelon.
Huh? Oh. I didn't even know they sold t-shirts here. Oh, that's a cute Nickelodeon t-shirt. Ooh, Disney villains.
SpongeBob.
I had no idea they sell t-shirts here. $5. Those are so cute. No, Betty Boop. The reason I came down this aisle, look, they have mice for your computer. Look, they have a keyboard that lights up. The reason I came down through here is because I saw Easter stuff. So, look at the carrot. Just, yeah. Home Goods has gotten a lot more of their Easter stuff out. We haven't been in here in a little bit, and so it doesn't take them long to get stuff out. Oh, look, that one has wings. I've never seen a bunny with wings before. Wreaths for the door. Oh, and it looks like they have a lot of St. Patrick's Day things out too. Oh, I bet that one's $40. So they do have some Easter chocolates here. And then they have these huge eggs, which would be nice, and you could actually keep that and use those to decorate with. Yeah, those are actually really pretty. And then they have some jelly beans. These are Jelly Belly brand. Oh, I've never seen anything like that before. Wonder if you have to bake them after you... $6.99. Wonder if you have to bake them after you do it.
There's instructions, so I don't know.
It says, yeah, you do. You bake it for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, look, that's a little teapot back there. And then they have a lot of peanut stuff here. So we didn't give you an update about Christina in last week's vlog. I know some people were really looking forward to getting that. I totally understand.
We just didn't know.
We didn't know anything. So she had an appointment at the University of Kentucky today with a doctor, and they had to, she's in a rehab center. So they literally had to put her in the back of an ambulance, transfer her to the University of Kentucky in an ambulance for this appointment, and then take her back via ambulance. They have these... I don't know if we've talked about it anywhere before, but they have these like fake cars or SUVs and
it's
stuff
physical
like
therapy
that.
and occupational therapy. So
yeah, and she cannot get in either one of those.
It's basically teaches you how to do things you would do in your normal life, like getting in and out of a car and all that kind of stuff.
And she absolutely cannot get into a vehicle of any kind.
Not right now.
So what they were telling her before this appointment today, what they were telling her is they were fearful that people don't stay in this rehab. Some people don't stay in there long. And her insurance company, they had received word from her insurance company that they were only going to pay for like 2 weeks for her to be in this rehab center.
If she wasn't making progress.
Yes, she had to show progress. And then basically they were going to either send her home or send her to a nursing home.
Yeah, that's what they were telling her.
That's what they were telling her. So
so that's what we knew all last week. That's basically
yes.
what we were waiting for. There was nothing we knew because we were waiting.
Right.
And progress for her was going to be able to bear weight on her arm, the one that was broken.
And I wish I knew, she had me look it up on my computer. I wish I had looked it up before this. She has a very, very rare fracture, break in her arm. It is a very rare break in her arm. And I looked it up, and there's no way I'm going to remember it now. But it's a very, very rare break in her arm.
It can cause your hand to be numb and not have any feeling in it forever.
They said that most people don't even...
Never get their feeling back.
Never get their feeling back. So, Christina's arm was showing improvement.
Yeah, she said she can feel like really good in like 2 or 3.
Yes.
And the other ones she can feel, but they do get numb.
And the doctor was really impressed that she was even able to do that because this break is so rare. And if I look it up, I'll put it on the screen. I'll put the words on the screen because I just don't remember. But the doctor had told her she's not allowed to bear weight on her arm.
Right, till it heals more.
Right. So they said, the doctor said, you're not allowed to bear weight on that arm. And then the insurance company saying, if you don't show improvement, then we're going to send you home or to a nursing home.
That's the way we understood it.
Yeah. Well.
That's how we still understand
it. And we're like, okay, how is that right? How is that right? How is she going to show improvement if she's not supposed to be she's not supposed to be doing anything with her arm.
But she is doing exercises and stuff. They are doing things with her, just nothing that extreme.
Weight bearing.
Right.
So what she needs to be able to do
is basically push herself up.
Push herself, like if she's sitting on the bed, and they say, like, if you're sitting in the middle of the bed and you want to push yourself back to the head of the bed with both hands, you would be able to do that. She's not supposed to do that right now. So, so she had, well, they found out, Andrew told us, that she's too young. He told us that there were age limitations
for the nursing type centers.
Right. So that wouldn't even be a possibility. And then he said there's no way she can come home because he did a video. He had to do a video and show around the house. There's no way she could get in the shower because she can't bend her legs right now. You have to step into the shower. It has a ledge.
Even to get on the toilet, the actual toilet, there's no room in front of them because the tub's in front of the toilet.
Yes,
so
there's not enough room
for
her legs to be outstretched. Yeah.
So the whole thing is just crazy.
It was ridiculous.
So ultimately, we found out today she had her appointment. They don't want her to be weight bearing until February 14th.
Valentine's Day, yeah.
However, the team at the place she's at, they meet once a week on Tuesdays, I guess.
Yes.
And
they meet every single Tuesday.
Right. So they've made the determination that they are going to, I guess she's making enough progress to keep her at least another week, and they'll reevaluate next week.
Yes. So Andrew had said,
I guess the long story short is we know now that she'll be there for at least another week.
At least another week. Andrew said the doctor said her weight bearing status will not be changed until February 14th. So she's still not supposed to put weight on it. She will most likely gain her arm and right leg on that day.
Ability to bear weight.
Yes. So next Tuesday they'll meet again, and hopefully then they'll approve her for another week. And so
Valentine's. And by then it'll be another doctor's woman. They'll approve her.
Yes.
Then she'll start working her tail off.
Yes. Andrew said, once she can bear weight, even on one of her legs, they will start working her to death.
Hey, because you can use a crutch. As long as you can bear weight on your arms and one leg, you can use crutches.
Right.
Or braces and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, they've got tools you can use then.
So they have actually put her in this chair. It's not...
it's like a motorized wheelchair.
Yes.
Ultimately.
Yes, it's like that. And so...
But her legs are straight out.
Yeah.
Straight in front of her. She can't bend her arm, though.
Yes.
She'll bend her arm and moves it around. She just doesn't put weight on it. She can move it. Matter of fact, the controls for the wheelchair, I think, are on that one. Maybe they're on the other one. I can't remember. But she can use it. I know that.
Right. So she is doing things, and she's really she's doing what she can. She's doing exactly what she's allowed to do. But you definitely don't want to. The tendency would be mentally, especially knowing, hey, insurance, and I'm going to be kicked out of here, and I've got basically no place to go because she can't live at home. How's she supposed to do that? And it's 2 people. Andrew said it takes 2 people to get her off the toilet. Like it or not, that's just the truth. But in your mind, you would have the tendency to think, oh, I really need to start putting weight whether they like it or not, so that I can really start to heal quicker. And you just can't. You can't.
Probably set yourself back months if you did that.
I almost think it could be worse them saying things like that, because you may want to push things before you're ready to push.
It's good to know though that now the doctor's told her a date that more than likely you'll be good then. We'll see, but more than likely. And that they're willing to go week by week until, because all it is basically 2 weeks.
Right.
So, or week and a half, or 2.5 weeks, I mean. So we're just hoping that, so next week they'll approve another week, and then by then.
Right. So I don't know that I'll have any real updates until like at least February 14th, or at least when she starts getting weight-bearing status.
Yeah. The only thing we can tell you is whether she got approved for another week.
Exactly. Now, I will add this at the very end. Amelia, our granddaughter, she gets her cast removed tomorrow. So,
hopefully.
Yes.
Unless there's something not healed correctly.
Right.
I can't imagine that.
I can't imagine either. But she does have an appointment. It's tomorrow. And she told me, she said, do you know, and I may have said this before, but she said, you know what I'm going to do right when I get my cast off? And I said, what are you going to do? Because I'm thinking, what is this kid going to say? And she said, I'm going to scratch my arm real good. And she said, and then I'm going to wash it. And I thought, I think anybody.
That's probably what I would do.
Yeah, I think anybody would do that. You're going to want to scratch the heck
I haven't
out of
noticed it smelling bad, though.
I haven't.
Because I remember my cousin, I've never had a broken bone, but my cousin had a broken arm, and after about a week, it was funky. I mean, just like sewer. I mean, it was
Where
nasty.
was it?
It was just on his
arm. Oh, it was his arm.
Yeah,
okay,
he had fallen out of a tree, and he broke his arm.
Okay.
And, but I hung around with my cousins all the time. But you're talking 40 years ago.
But how old was he?
Cast technology's changed a lot in 40 years. How old was he? Oh, probably.
When he broke his... Because I'm thinking...
Probably 9 or so.
The difference between a boy and a girl is just different anyway.
Well, and this is wintertime. That was summertime. So, he was out playing and stuff.
Exactly.
And so
she's not like getting sweaty.
Yeah. So,
we haven't noticed it smelling at all.
No. Actually, still looks fairly clean for, grabbing stuff and using it.
She looked at it a few days ago and she said... it looked dirty, and I said, well, that's from picking up those chocolate donuts, because because that's the hand she's using. She's picking up these huge, and of course her hands are so tiny, and these donuts look huge. So she's picking up this huge donut with chocolate all over it, with of course that hand, and so anyway, I wanted to. So that's the only update we have about Christina.
Yeah, she's making small steps forward, but she can't make big steps until she gets weight-bearing status.
Exactly. Nancy, I received your very, very kind letter. Thank you very, very much. Nancy just sent me a letter, and she was commenting on saying that she's sending prayers for Christina and the family, and then she was congratulating us on our play button. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to send us a letter and let us know how much you enjoy the videos. It means a lot to us, so thank you. This box, let me see. This box is from Jamisha in California. I won't say exactly where she's at.
It says Fragile.
Fragile. Hello, Tammy and Kevin. I recently started watching the channel, and I love watching you guys review. Your accent is to die for. Isn't that sweet of you? I love you guys' energy. I remember seeing a video saying that you guys don't have a 7-Eleven store out where you are. I live in California in the Bay Area, and we have dozens of them, and most of them carry different items. I have sent some items I found there I thought you would enjoy. If not, it's still great for the review. I hope you guys enjoy Misha. And she sent this on Hello Kitty paper, which I love. I swear I had paper just like this when I was a kid. So she's telling me on the back what the things are and how much they cost. I'm not going to peek. These, have we ever reviewed
I don't know
these?
if I've had them before, but I don't know if we've reviewed them. We'll have to look.
Yeah, we'll look.
Because there's some things in here that we may or may not have reviewed.
Right, anything that we have not reviewed, we will. But I will try, what I'll try to do is once we open the box, I'll look the stuff up and I'll let you know in the same video what we've reviewed and what we haven't. These, I don't know if we've reviewed them or not, but we like them. And we haven't had them in a long time.
Here's two good ones.
This is Ghirardelli Milk Chocolate Caramel Snowman. And these are the Peppermint Bark Snowmen. Now, I don't remember ever reviewing the Snowman. I know we've had the peppermint and I know we had chocolate caramel.
Like in the squares.
The difference is, we all know that if you buy, just like when you buy the Reese's that are shaped, or like the Maltesers that I love from the UK that are shaped like reindeers or Easter bunnies, they're a different experience than just the regular chocolate squares.
Yeah.
So if we have not reviewed these, we will definitely review them. I'd love to try the differences. Now, Lily's, I don't know if we've had these. I know we've had a bunch of the Lily's. These are the dark chocolate covered caramels. I can't be for sure if we've tried them or not. Ooh. And these are 7-Eleven 7 Select Cinnamon Coffee Cakes. Whoop. These are Hostess Cream Cheese Coffee Cakes. I know we tried this. This is the Hostess Boost Caramel Macchiato Jumbo Donuts. I know we had that, but she may have bought it before she saw the video. These are Raspberry Zingers. I think you and Andrew reviewed these.
I can't remember. I know I've eaten Zingers. I just don't know if we've
Yeah,
reviewed them.
well, like I said, I'll look everything up. This is the 7-Eleven 7 Select Banana Nut Bread. This
I remember trying some breads from them, but I don't remember.
I don't remember which one.
Remember.
So this is the lemon cake, and it has icing, which I love when they put the icing on there because that's the best part. And this is the marble cake. Yeah, I just don't. I tell you, Sarah in California has sent us a lot from 7-Eleven, so this does not look familiar at all. This is a 7-Eleven 7 Select Rocky Road Crispy Rice Treat Bar, and boys, look how thick that is. Very, very thick. These are popcorn M&Ms, which I do know we've tried the popcorn M&Ms for sure. These are the Cookies and Scream M&Ms. These are white chocolate. And these are Creepy Cocoa Crisp. I love this because a lot of times when we review things, we bought so much to review that it's like we don't really buy a lot to go back and just enjoy. So I know we really enjoyed, or the white chocolate M&Ms. We really enjoy those, but we don't buy them because it's like we've bought so many other sweet things to enjoy that it's just like we don't get to ever go back. So this will be fun to have things that we can actually just enjoy. These are Russell Stover Coconut Wreaths. This is a Russell Stover Caramel and Marshmallow. Ooh, birthday cake cookie dough bites with sprinkles. I can't tell you if we've had these or not. They look good though, don't they? I just don't remember. And then these are Nice Brand, which who does that?
Is it Walgreens?
Walgreens, I think.
Walgreens.
These are cherry slices, which I know we've never had.
It's CVS and Walgreens, one of the two.
I think it's Walgreens.
Yeah.
I think you're right. And then this is French burnt peanuts. I don't think we've ever had either one of those, so we'll definitely be reviewing these. And then these, ooh, I know we had these because Sarah sent them. These are the 7-Eleven 7 Select Orange Filled Dark Chocolate Bar, Raspberry Filled Dark Chocolate Bar, and the Coconut Almond, and these were really good. And then this is a Lent Classic Recipe. It has whole hazelnuts. Thank you so very much.
We'll look at anything we have reviewed, we'll just enjoy.
Yes, but I will let you know after this because we have one more box to open right now. I know there's going to be more in this video, but for right now, we have one more. I'll let you know for sure. That way you'll know what to expect. But thank you so much. This box is from Asma. Asma, Legendary, Merle Norman Legendary Lashes gift. Asma owns her own Merle Norman shop. I talk about Asma all the time in Ohio. She not only sells Merle Norman, though, cosmetics, she also sells foods. So Ohio foods. And she's introduced me to a lot of Ohio foods, but I've actually had the pleasure of introducing her to some foods in Ohio too. So that's really cool. So let's see what this is. She said, did she not send a note?
I didn't see one.
She said this is a late Christmas, early birthday gift.
Do we take it out of plastic or?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I'm so glad she sent this. I am using, it's kind of embarrassing to say, way back months ago, Asma sent me some Merle Norman mascara. For my eyes, you all are going to think this is nuts. I use 4 different brands of mascara on my eyes every morning. Every single morning, because I wear glasses, and where I wear glasses, I feel like my eyes are hidden. I really do. I feel like they're hidden. So, I want my eyelashes to really show through my glasses. And so I wear 4 different kinds. Well, one of the kinds I wear is the Merle Norman that Asma sent me. And it was just a little bitty thing. But I've been, recently I thought, you know, this is probably time for this to go. So I'm so glad she sent me some more. So we have mascara, we have a dual action eye makeup remover, that'll be nice. We have a mascara primer, which I don't think I've ever used a primer.
Is that a pre-apply thing?
Yeah, I think I would say it makes it stick better. Maybe it makes your lashes thicker. I'm going to try it out and see. So then we have a fat lash mascara and a wicked lash mascara. I will try all of those probably at one time. And then we have a legendary cheek gift.
I'm assuming that's face cheeks.
Yes.
I was joking.
So this is going to be...
So you get a brush.
Yes, you get a nice brush.
What are those called? A palette?
Yeah, but this is... Yeah, let's see. Ooh, I like that color too. Very pretty. And then this looks like classic rouge, like my my grandmother used to wear rouge. Now I don't know if that's what this is or not, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, a cheek crayon. Yes, she used to have, it was in a black container and it was square, and it was like a
lipstick.
Yeah, and you would put it on, and it was literally like a lipstick texture, but you put it on your face, and then I guess you would rub it in with
like highlight your cheekbones.
Yes. Oh, yeah, and it was terrific stuff. And then this also has a brush in there. I won't take that out right now. And then we have a legendary skin gift, and this has eye cream, anti-aging eye cream, anti-aging night cream, ultimate firming neck cream, which I can use that, and anti-aging body lotion. Ooh, I love lotion.
You know what fixes a lot of that stuff? Just gaining about 50 pounds.
Oh yeah, if you gain weight, it'll all smooth out.
It smooths out for a little while.
That's the truth. When you lose weight,
short term, it smooths out.
Yeah, it does. You don't realize that though, but if you've been bigger your whole life and then you lose weight, well, you know, it is what it is.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I didn't look it up. I don't know what it is.
This looks like a scarf. Which, yeah. Does it say Merle Norman on it? Oh no, it's cashmere.
Cashmere.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have like a label.
Or you could put it.
That's to put around your shoulders when you're putting makeup on, maybe. No.
No, this is nice. This is a scarf.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get makeup on.
No, this, or you could just wear it with your coat. That's how I'll wear it. I'll wear it with my coat.
You got to do it like the Londoners do it.
Oh, like
No.
Oh, yeah. We watch the people in London, and I've told Kevin. I love a man that wears a scarf.
I can't. It chokes me to death.
I like a scarf. And let me tell you what else I like. Fancy socks. I like fancy socks.
Or black socks.
Neither of which Kevin wears. I think it's so much fun to be watching a show in the UK. And first of all, the men wear scarves. Love that. It's smart. I mean, why wouldn't you want to cover your neck?
My coat up.
Yes, but this really
does I'm sure it
really does. But then when you watch these shows, these reality shows with like doctors and stuff, you'll see the doctors sitting there in the chair.
Socks and stuff.
And they have these fancy socks and they'll be different colors and it's like, ooh, pretty socks. You know, I like that.
If I wore dress shoes and stuff like that all the time, maybe, but
you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
He wouldn't. Let's face it. He wants to wear.
And scarves choke me.
Black socks.
I get all that.
Kevin is not a hoodie person. He doesn't wear hoodies.
I don't like pullover hoodies.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he likes the zip up, but he doesn't want anything next to his neck at all.
Don't like it.
Whereas me, I would wear turtlenecks all the time.
Not me.
I like to get, well, it really does add a layer of warmth. If I have to say one good thing about when we were wearing masks, it
kept you warm.
At least it kept your face warm. Thank you so much for this. Very, very much appreciated. So I wanted to look up everything for Misha to see what we've had and what we haven't. The stuff on the left is stuff we've reviewed. So hopefully that doesn't kill her, but every single one of these things are on the channel. Even this Rocky Road bar, I did not even remember that, but we had reviewed 3 bars in one video and this was one of them. I had forgotten that one. I remembered most of the other ones though, and I figured we had, but now these are things we have not reviewed. So like, even though we've had, like I said, we've had Ghirardelli peppermint bark, we've had caramel with milk chocolate, but we haven't had the snowmen. So it'll be fun to try them in those forms. And then the cookie dough bites, I know I had seen them, but I didn't realize we have not reviewed them. And then Lindt, we have had many forms of Lindt with hazelnut, like hazelnut pieces and stuff like that. We haven't actually had the bar. And I knew we hadn't had these at all because I buy some from Walgreens, but I just haven't tried a lot from Walgreens. So thank you very, very much, because like I said, we will just enjoy this stuff, but it is very much appreciated. Well, I told you just a while ago that I knew we had another box coming. It's here, so I'll show it to you. But first, earlier in the video, I talked to you about these Jessica Simpson house shoes. And I told you, I said I'm going to order another pair. They're like what, about $30?
$23.
Okay.
They're not much.
Okay. So I thought that I would order, I think they have a color called like Scarlet. I knew that I either wanted the Scarlet or the Navy.
Yeah, the Scarlet's more reddish, like a burgundy almost.
And they might be called burgundy.
Yeah,
they might be called burgundy. But I decided to get the Navy, and so...
Well, you can tell they're blue, but boy, they're pretty dark.
They're very, very... Yeah, I told Kevin, I said I wish I had gotten, which it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to see me in these. Who cares what color they are? It really does not matter at all. But I wanted to show you all because that feels good in here. It's cold in this.
It's cold in this kitchen, that's for
sure. I wanted to show you all because these are supposed to be navy. And
I can see them from an angle.
Yeah, you can tell they're navy. They're very, very, very dark though. I mean, they're
almost black.
Almost black, yeah. So I do like them more now that I have them out of the package. But I wanted to go ahead and order them because once you find a pair of house shoes you like, they'll just quit making it. And so I'm going to go ahead and have these. And I do like the size and everything. They're very cushy, very, very, very comfortable. If I want to wear them with socks, I can, but I don't have to wear them with socks. And they just feel, they're really nice and comfortable. And Kevin and I were were talking about, after I had filmed that earlier for you all, the reason we think people call slippers, or to us a slipper, is ones that you slip your foot in.
It doesn't have a back.
It doesn't have a back. To us, that would be a slipper, something without a back. if it has a back, then that's why we call it a house shoe. So these are house shoes. I think on Amazon they're called slippers, but to me these are not slippers. These are house shoes.
And those have soles where you could actually run out back.
You
and
can.
catch you real quick.
You absolutely. I could go out to the trash.
I wouldn't run a marathon or anything in them, but
no, but you could.
Yeah.
So I really like those. It's been days since I filmed that first for you all, so I wanted you to know.
She's been wearing them every night.
Oh yes, because this house. It was, what, 14 degrees outside this morning. The high today is going to be
probably
in the 20s.
65 in here, which doesn't seem bad, but the cool air coming up through the floor just makes it cold.
I mean, this high, it's just cold, period, it's cold. But I have a box from, okay, so Dan and Connie in New York. So Connie, a couple weeks ago, sent us some Jacques Torres chocolates and the cookies, huge, massive cookies, which I told her, thrilled that you can freeze those because then you can get out one at a time. So Dan said those were from Connie. He said, now this gift is from me. And so Tammy Dunn, the birthday girl. Oh, and it's papyrus. Oh my goodness.
Wrapped it. Trying to make sure this is nothing in these papers.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, treats, treats, treats. Life is short. Eat dessert first. When baking, follow directions. When cooking, go by your own taste. That's good advice. I cook with wine. Sometimes I even add it to my food. I just... what does that say? I just stepped on a cornflake. Now I'm a serial killer. I just stepped on a cornflake. Okay. I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry. Danny quote. I can't sleep well when I know the food is feeling cold in the fridge. Dear food, either stop being so delicious or stop making me fat. I like hashtags because they look like waffles. That's hilarious. Hope your birthday is a real treat. Enjoy. Happy birthday, Tammy. Enjoy your special day, Connie and Danny. That is so awesome. And this is the front of the card. And it's one of those papyrus cards. So it actually...
Oh, yeah. It puts wall.
Like you can feel the little beads and the felt. And that's really nice. Thank you. And then he really took some extra care wrapping this. Wow. Okay.
I'm not a good gift wrapper, so.
You haven't wrapped a gift.
I haven't wrapped a gift in a long time. I've wrapped yours a few times.
Even Ashley will say, hey, she'll bring the gifts over and say, will you wrap these for me? But you know what, truth be told, they all know that I love wrapping gifts. And so I don't mind. But now, years ago, Kevin had bought me some Christmas gifts, and he went out and he bought the paper and everything and hid it in his office at school, so I never even knew about it. Oh, look how cute.
It's polka dot on the inside.
Yeah, it matches the ribbon. How cute. So it was the flowers on the outside and polka dot on the inside. Okay. Oh, it's a mug. Oh.
Is that New York?
New York. Oh, I love it. This is so cold. I feel how cold it is.
I'm sure. I don't want to touch it. I'm already cold.
It's so cold, you would think it would shatter. It's like it's been in the freezer. That's how cold it is. But this box was on the front porch for what?
Not that long.
Not that long. This is a beautiful cup.
Nice.
I will have to show you close up. This is very unique, and I've never seen one like it, and I do absolutely love it. So thank you very much. This, okay, it feels like a book. Well, Dan and Connie sent me that book. It's that London recipe book, remember? And we made that Eaten Mess.
Yeah,
and it was
really good.
Fantastic.
Recipes.
Ooh, Southern Living 1997 annual recipes.
It's almost the year Ashley was born.
Yeah. Yeah, Ashley was born in 96. This is awesome. I do not have any Southern Living. I love the magazines, and I don't have any of these recipe books. Now, in a place that we like to go, this antique place, is Feather Your Nest. They have a whole collection there, and there's no telling how much that whole collection is. But this is awesome.
So I wonder if that's a collection from the ones.
Every single recipe from 1997.
Okay, so we're in the magazines. That's what I figured.
Plus bonus selection.
That's what I thought it would be.
That's awesome. Can you imagine?
So instead of buying the magazines and keeping them, you just buy the book at the end of the year.
Yes. And look, meatless menu. This is awesome. February. Okay, so that's how they done it. They divided it. Oh, I love these pictures. These are hilarious, the clothes. They divided it by months. So January, every single month has everything. This is awesome. And then they have extra ones. So I will show you, I will take you off the tripod and I will show you this. This is so cool. Thank you so much. I absolutely love it. So here is the mug, and I love this mug. I love the colors that they used. Really stands out. Let's go around. Isn't that pretty? Very, very pretty. I'm sure you'll see it again during a review of something. And then this, let me show you the card. The card up close looks like this. I don't know how well I got to show it to you. These papyrus cards, though, are always very, very nice quality. And then this is the recipe book. And, I mean, this is like a brand new book. It didn't even feel like the spine had been cracked on it. This is what I kind of giggled at, though, because look at the clothes, the hairstyles. I mean, it's just, I mean, that's the 90s. Look at these people. These are the test kitchen staff. I love it. And trust me, I have plenty of clothes that, plenty of pictures of clothes that look like that. That looks delicious. That is Magnolia's cream cheese brownie a la mode. I love that. So thank you so very much. I really appreciate these. We got some packages in the mail, and you notice I'm not at the table. And the reason I'm not at the table, you might hear Kevin clickety clicking, is because he's next to me typing. But the reason I'm not at the table is because we are in the bedroom with the door closed, because this bedroom is the warmest room in our house. It's very, it's nice and toasty if you keep the door closed. I'm gonna open some mail that we got today, but I'm doing it in the bedroom. So first of all, I have a postcard. This postcard is from Haley and Phil, and Haley said that Phil took me to New York City for my birthday surprise trip. We won front row Broadway seats, went to the Statue of Liberty, and ate like kings. Our hotel was in Times Square. You guys would have a ball here. Sending love, Haley and Phil. I have been told this over and over again, and I think I absolutely would love New York. I've had so many people tell me, say to me, if you love London, you would love New York, because there's so much to do. So I think I really would love it. So now I'm just gonna open this. This says Amazon. Oh, okay. It is a card. A gift. Oh, okay. Jackie told me that they had sent me a birthday card, but it came in an Amazon fulfillment package. So let me see. This is Hallmark. Happy birthday. Have a great year ahead. Aww. And it's a cake. This is so cute. Oh, look at this.
That's cute.
That's adorable. So it opens up, trying to show you. Yeah, it opens up like that. That is so cute. And there's your front of your cake. Thank you very, very much. I'll have to set that up. And then I have, this feels like it's, this one feels like it's material. Like, I don't know what's in here. And I don't even know who this is from. You know what? It doesn't say. It says Yulantee. Y-U-L-A-N-T-E-E. But it doesn't say... It doesn't say who ordered it. And I don't even know... I have no idea. No one has contacted me saying they ordered something. My thoughts have been replaced. I wonder who got me this. It says my thoughts have been replaced by Hamilton lyrics. I wonder who got me that. That is so cute. Yeah. You'll have to tell me if you got me this t-shirt. That is, I love it. It's adorable. Very, very cute. Because there was no paper in it whatsoever. There's nothing on the outside. I have one more box, and this was sent to me from Sheila. Oh, there's a Thomas Kincaid. Thomas Kincaid Studios 2022 engagement calendar. Oh, that's so nice. And then it has tabs for each month. And it literally has artwork by Thomas Kincaid. Oh, this is really nice. It's funny because in last week's vlog I was just talking about calendars and stuff like that. It even has a blank page for you to write stuff in. Yeah, and then it has a pocket. It has a pocket in the front and in the back if you want to stick some in there. It has a place for notes. It has a place for names and phone numbers. Yeah, names and numbers, which is nice. It has an emergency contact list, frequently called numbers. Yeah, this is very nice. And then this, oh, it's a mug. Oh, that's cute. That's very, very cute. This is a great big mug. I love the size of it. Sheila knows that I love mugs. Happy 50th birthday. May it be filled with all the happy things you hold closest to your heart. How cool. A cup that commemorates your birthday. I don't think I've ever seen a cup like that. Where they have something like that for your birthday. But that's a nice big mug. I actually really like that. Thank you very, very much, Sheila. I appreciate this. I apologize that I don't know who sent me the t-shirt. But I know you'll see me wearing it during the reviews. I'm actually going to end the vlog here for the week. Some of you, you've really been enjoying when I ask the 15 questions. I've got the book right here. I have asked the first 30 questions, so I did, it's been a couple weeks, but I did 15 one week, I did 15 another week. I did not do 15 last week because the vlog was over an hour. If the vlog is over an hour or close to an hour, then I just really, I feel like people, you know, most people don't like longer vlogs, so I will save this. I'll save this for another week, and maybe next week when it's not so close to an hour, then I will ask another 15 questions. But I'm glad to know that you all enjoy these because we enjoy answering them, and it is very thought-provoking. But I enjoy hearing when you all take the time to answer them in the comments below. I think that's just so cool. It just lets us all get to know each other better. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. You know, nobody ever has to send me one thing, and even if you did or you didn't, I appreciate you saying happy birthday in the comments below. My birthday's the 30th, by the way, so my birthday the vlog comes out on the 31st. It'll have been the day before. So thank you all for watching and for all your support, and we'll see you next week.